Your next AAA traffic update at 12:16 in the PennDot Information Center. I'm Bonny Diver on Pittsburgh's official traffic station, News Radio 1020, KDKA.
Yes, sirree, and that's who it is. It's Bonny Diver, the traffic lady from the Pittsburgh area. Welcome back to Yakkin With Ya Jagoff, and this is Bonny Diver. We're here in the traffic center. I mean, this is an amazing place. This is where you come to work every day.
Yep, this is it. This is where we see all the cars and see all the breakdowns, and everybody's slowing down for the tunnels.
Bonnie, so how did you get into traffic broadcasting? Were you in broadcasting, or were you just the person that worked at a gas station where everybody asked for directions all the time?
No, I've been in broadcasting for a long time. I did radio shows and things, and I had I was on in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
And lost my first job over there as they changed formats. Welcome to radio.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and so that was over 20 years ago. And then 3WS was looking for a person, and they called me and asked me to come over to Pittsburgh. And I said, Pittsburgh? I don't want to go to Pittsburgh. What's that? I don't even know how to spell Pittsburgh. So we said, well, we talked to them a little bit, and they made us an offer we couldn't refuse. So my husband and I made the trip over 20 years ago. Wow. And you know, 20 years ago, what that was, right?
Yeah.
Last time the Pirates.
Yes, that's right.
Sorry.
So you saw big things. You saw big things when you came and saw the
yeah,
Pirates, expecting big things.
Yeah, I was like, wow, a real baseball team, you know. And so we came over here, and then Barry Bonds left, and you know, I don't know what happened, but I was working for 3WS, and then they had a buy and sell, and after several years, when that changed around, then I lost that job. It was my second lost job in radio. Then I went over to Channel 97 WRRK, and I did midday show over there, and was on for many years, and then they became Bob FM, and I lost my job. And so from there, actually my buddy Steve Hansen, who you may remember.
I do, yeah.
There were no one can forget Jimmy and Steve, but Steve Hansen was a good friend of mine, and he said, you know, we need somebody over to do traffic, and do you want to help fill in? And I was like, sure, I'll give that a try. And so came in and did some training, and then it became my job. So I've done this for a long time.
So what happens? You walk in, you kind of sit in the seat, strap it on, start looking at all the cameras, and just start monitoring. And what, you're getting phone calls? How does all this traffic monitoring happen?
Well, yeah, there's a lot that goes on. We have, of course, all the cameras that are here in the PennDot centers. This is a great place to be because with all the cameras, it's live action, and we have over 120 or more cameras all around the area, and they keep adding more. So it gives us an opportunity to actually see roads, and you can turn those cameras around any direction. You can zoom in. If there's a slow pocket, you say, what's going on with that? Go to the next camera up. It's not slow there, so let's figure out where it is. So then you can find out what's going on. And we all share information, so it's kind of a nice working atmosphere with the folks that are here at PennDot that are checking out the roads, putting up the signs, and sending out road crews to help somebody that breaks down. So we share information with them, they share it with us, and we let people know on the radio what's going on. So we have the cameras, we have scanners.
Do you literally wake up in the middle of the night going, back up on 28? Or anytime you see the number 28, does it bring nightmares to you?
No, it doesn't.
I know we've interviewed some weather folks, you know, and they literally can't walk out the door without someone asking them about the weather, you know. And
right.
Are you like that? Are you like the computer guy in the neighborhood where everybody asks them to fix their computer? You know, is everybody saying, hey, Bonnie, I've got to be at the airport tomorrow?
I know. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I'm getting emails from friends of mine saying, oh yeah, I've got a client that's going out to the airport, and they're coming in from the Parkway East. What's going to happen with the Squirrel Tunnels tomorrow morning? Well, I don't know. I suppose it's going to be slow. You know, I mean, come on, give me a break. You know, there's a lot of things I could do from home just by knowing it's 6:20 in the morning. It's going to be slow at Churchill.
Yeah.
You know, things like that are kind of button. And so a lot of times when I'm doing a report, there's nothing really going on. But it does give people the assurance that they can tune in and say, she's watching, she knows what's going on, okay, it's clear to go. And so that's the assurance that you get. But yeah, people are emailing me saying they're getting ready for a trip. I'm like, I don't know, you know. Or
now, we've actually asked some of our Facebook friends for some questions that they wanted us to ask you. And somebody wants to know, Christy Byers wants to know, what's your favorite road in the city or the area? What's your favorite road and why?
My favorite?
Yeah, I appreciate you picking up on that.
That's nice. Thanks. Yeah. So you talk for a living, right? Okay. I like 79 a lot. I mean, I think that, and Parkway North, anything that's wide open you can see ahead, and you know you can pick up a little bit of speed. Now I come from Columbus, Ohio, where everything was flat, and you can see in your car, there's sky, there's sky, there's sky, and it's flat and open, and you can just drive. It's not like that in Pittsburgh. Everything's a hill, and you have to go around, and you can't go around the block if you miss a turn.
One of our Facebook friends, Bill, asked, "Is there really a tunnel monster?"
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's really, yeah, and it just, and it's a giant rabbit. You remember the Monty Python show?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a giant rabbit, and you just never know when he's going to come out and ask you, you know, what's your favorite color, and if you get it wrong, you know, you get bounced out.
It's brilliant.
That's
brilliant.
Yeah.
Now let's turn it really seriously here for a second. Because people spend time with us on Yakkin With Ya Jagoff, we try to help out in some way we can. We appreciate the time that you spend with us, and let's talk a little bit about your hairpiece, a nonprofit.
I developed cancer in 2003 and found breast cancer, and all of my friends in Pittsburgh just really rallied around me and helped me to get through that year of treatment and the process. And so I found out there was a lot more that you can learn from cancer besides, you know, feeling like you're going to be thrown to the wolves. You know, my surgeon said you need to help get money together for women who don't have the funds to buy a wig, because insurance doesn't pay for the wigs needed for hair loss. And if you're a woman working in you know, out, you know, being able to see people, if you're a mother and you've got children, you want to go to school functions, anything like that, it's really important to try to look normal. And so I thought that sounded like a mission for me. So we developed Hairpiece Charity, and Peace is spelled P-E-A-C-E.
Well, because you've taken time with us, we're going to make a $50 donation to Hairpiece.
Thank you so much.
Now, before we go, you know, we actually wanted to go through one more question here, and a Pittsburgher wanted to know. It says, "Please ask Bonnie, when a Pittsburgher dies, and they enter the tunnel of light, do they slow down?"
Yeah, yeah. It's a Pittsburgh thing. You got to slow down for tunnels. Yeah, that's definitely it. So here's my final word: don't slow down for tunnels, you jagoff.